But it is Wednesday. We are playing Factorio. Turn sound on. Um, Tomorrow, no stream. Reminder: I have a gig tomorrow, so uh, I will not be able to stream tomorrow as we do that. But I did leave the game running a little bit last night just to let things build up, and I actually got some random researches done. Um, but yesterday we worked on Aquila, Aquilo. We expanded our power and we got fusion reactors automated for the first time. So um, today we're probably going to play with fusion reactors a bit. We used up the one fuel that we did for this. I'm wondering, I'll probably have to ask the people who are more experienced in the game. Is fusion power what people like usually use at true late game? Does everybody like to get a lot of fusion power going? Holy crap, we have a lot of science I can send back home. Okay, let me get that. Let me get that started. That'll let. Oh crap, my rocket is where did I leave my rocket? It is at Aquilo. Let me see here. Oh, it's automatically going. That's why I was wondering why I wasn't doing it. Okay. Um, Let's see. Where your ribs connect to your spine, if your muscles are strong enough, it can twist your rib up or down, pulling it out of place. Whew. Well, I met Gunther once in real life, randomly at a Christmas caroling gig, and he's a big athletic dude. So you're probably strong enough to do that, and that sounds terrifying. So I hope, however you feel, you can get things fixed. Because oh man, that sounds. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and decrepit, but that sounds terrifying. Anything physically painful worries me, that's for sure. Okay, so it's going to take a while for our rocket to get more rockets ready, so I'm going to go ahead and send this guy back to Novus now. When you have fusion reactors, that's usually when people go truly ham on beacons and modules. Okay. Yeah, this definitely seems like something we want production modules in because it uses so many materials. So we out of lithium plates up here. Let me bring some lithium plates to keep this going. But it looks like we're nearing the height of tech for a lot of things. Oh man, I'm actually out of lithium plates, apparently. Oh, I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, okay, I probably have some, like, randomly in storage, but interesting. It looks like I have plenty of lithium. I actually need to smelt more lithium. It's one thing I have not been... I realized at some point was that I need to actually smelt the lithium more. Because this is backed up there. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I have a chest here. Where am I? I know I have more smelters. Let me see here. I really should... Again, I don't. This thing isn't really super expandable. So having more lithium smelting is something I should just have. How can I expand my lithium smelting? It definitely made you feel out after you got home. You took one step out of your car and felt a twinge in your back. Your first thought was, oh no, I'm getting old. God. Let's see, I just do not have a lot of space here. What can I do? Maybe I can output this to a belt. I think I can maybe... I guess what I could do is that there's just lithium in here, and I can have this. Not that. This. Output to there. Actually, I need to put this next to a heating pipe that we already have. And we can just do this. And we can have a chest that's just for lithium provided for places we need it to go. So this will be lithium that I can use for other things. For now, I'm going to grab the little bit of lithium I have over here, just so that my quantum processors can still quantum process. I guess I'll let my bots do it here. So we do this, this, and this. Is this like if you slip on ice, am I going to die? I mean, I did slip on ice just this past what was it, January, and hit the back of my head, and I just laid down for a good 30 seconds thinking, oh my god, I hope I didn't fracture anything. Gotta hate ice. Yeah, it's when it's like that black ice after a God, I can't talk and play games at the same time. After an ice storm and everything's melting, but there's that black ice you can't see. That's what did it for me. Okay. Yeah, down at the end of this, the heat is not staying up. They're actually going down in temperature, even though this guy's going. I think I should set up a little thing here. Okay, here. This. A little chest that I can just deliver. Tell this guy to give it fuel as needed. This, and we read the temperature of this. Read temperature, and we insert if temperature is less than, I'm going to say 600 here. T less than 600 to hopefully keep our keep the heat up on the steam turbines down here at the end that are running out of heat points, I believe. Alright, temperature 538. Temperature's less than 600, it should work. Although I guess it's currently full, so that's why it's not working. That's what you get for trying a new exercise that you're not used to, huh? Yikes. That's pretty scary, honestly. That is a little scary. Yeah, there we go. So that will hopefully help these steam engines, steam turbines, heat exchangers have the heat they're supposed to have. Good, their heat's going up. Good. Randy knocked himself out. I didn't knock myself out, but I slipped on ice and bumped my head and was worried about concussion or cracking something, but thankfully I don't think I actually did any of that. Alright, so this guy should have delivered. Beautiful. Head back to Aquilo. So we had some people build some cool things yesterday. G&G exports. Does this thing automatically go to the different places? Is this thing going? It has a lot of materials, some that I can use. Sadly, I don't think this can go to Aquilo yet. So I'm not sure what I want to work on today. Because now that we have fusion reactors, I'm almost wondering if I should like go from planet to planet dropping off fusion reactors. The thing I will say is I don't know how many fusion reactors are needed for some of the planets, and you need fuel for them. So maybe getting a stockpile of fuel is a good idea too. Which this needs lithium plates. Did I didn't feed this. Oh, that's part of the reason I probably was stealing some lithium plates from here. But we have some of these guys. It's still running, yes. Yeah, the Prometheum science we need to get towards, but I do know I need to get... Pretty sure for Prometheum science to kill the Prometheum asteroids, you need that new... We need railgun turrets, I think. Is that a thing? Yeah, railgun turrets. I take quantum processors, superconductors. So I think I'd have to get some railgun turrets set up. Which probably is going to be a challenge, because I think that also requires railgun ammo. Railgun ammo. Explosives, copper, and steel. So we'd have to get... Probably I'd want to get my current ship that's going back and forth from Aquilo set up for that. One thing I will say, the problem with that is what is the problem with that? I think mine is the only ship that can go to Aquilo right now. It's the only ship with rocket turrets going, so. Automating deliveries. Yeah. Maybe getting a... I guess what I could... The ship that I have currently for Aquilo, we could automate the science using the ship that we have, and I build a new ship. I don't know. There's a lot of ways we could go here. Yeah, we need to design a ship to go to Shattered Planet for that. You hate to hear that. Sometimes Meow will use the cable machine for BIS. Don't know what that is. Meow is in a sort of crunch position with elbows on knees, curling the easy bar towards face, like preacher girls. Okay. Instead of dropping them off, why not working on automating deliveries? So I guess you're talking about automating deliveries of the blue science, right? This ship could do it. This ship could do it. Probably want this to be like 2K. Go back and forth with 2K science. How would I go about automating this? The problem with... I guess the way I automate this is we pick up blue circuits and low density structures every time, because that's what's needed for the rocket to go. We deliver the blue circuits and rockets, which allows the rockets to be self-sustaining. We pick up the science. That's probably the way we automate this. Talking about automating delivering stuff in general. Fluorocatone, fusion reactors, generators, delivering back stuff that's needed here in return. Yeah. Well, I think the first thing we need to do is automate the ability for the rocket to come and go. Or to receive things, which requires what I was just talking about. Automating, bringing back blue circuits and low-density structures every time. So, I think what that means is that every time we go to Aquilo, we need enough for a rocket launch, which is what? Is it 100 blue circuits and 50 low-density structures? How do I know how much it is to make a rocket? Is there a way to see those numbers? I feel like I've asked this question before and I don't actually know how to see the numbers. Yeah, we make the rocket fuel on site. We'll need to get it automated brought to this chest here. Actually, we already do have that set up. If I do right click, left click, what does that tell me? It's 10 of each item. I don't think that's the correct number, though. 50 pieces per rocket minus your current productivity output. I'm not sure what productivity output means. Keep thinking it's 10 stacks. It's like 5 stacks for that. Go ahead and do that. So every time we go to Novus, we want to pick up. Maybe we do extra. 200 each time on that. And then 200 of these each time. That can support, because we're going to have. Yeah, there's going to be multiple rocket launchers to get this. This requires two rockets, which would be 100 of each, I guess. So we do something like add interrupt condition. No, what's going on here? Add interrupt. Novus. What's going on here? I feel like something's weird. Add station. Novus. Here we go. So here, all requests satisfied. Here, all requests satisfied. We want to wait until we have the thing to read how much fuel we have. I never did set up the thing to read how much fuel we have, did I? There. All right, and so we want to add a weight condition of circuit condition, fuel, greater than 20K, and circuit condition, thruster oxidizer, greater than 20K. I don't think I have a way for me to count the ammo, because I don't have the ammo in stockpiling in here like we have before. You have a stat called rocket productivity, which is boosted via either modules or research, which means you produce 1.x of a rocket part for every 1 fuel blue chip and 1 LDS. Stat called rocket productivity. Boosted via modules or via research. You can produce 1.x of a rocket part for every 1 fuel blue chip and 1 LDS. We actually have research for rocket stuff, upgrades like that. Rocket part productivity. Oh. I don't think I knew that this existed. Let's get the Prometheum Science Fact going next, because I'm eventually going to need that, I think. Okay, I hadn't actually done any of that research yet. Okay, so these should be leaving. Circuit condition. Fuel greater than 20K. Circuit condition. Thruster oxidizer greater than 20k. Now, how quickly are we refilling our fuel supplies? It looks pretty quick. It looks pretty quick. All this time you thought Factorio was a factory game. Turns out it's a secret transportation game. Yeah, no kidding. Basically, they just said it as such. Always bring back 1,000 blue chips and 1,000 LDS. Drop down if stock is less than 1,000. Okay. Well, we got our 200 processing units and 200 LDS. You think I should make it 2,000 or 1,000? Drop down if stock less than 1,000. How do I do that? Drop down if stock is less than 1,000. Are you saying I need to manually change that number? Or is there a way to automate what you're saying? There probably is. If you stuff your silos with prod 3s, do some research, you can get to pretty ridiculous productivity of using like barely 25 pieces of ingredients for a full rocket. Set requests via wiring cargo hub on a planet. Okay. I don't know though that we have the production Novus of the blues and the LDSs like what you're describing. Let me look at our logistic network and see what we're looking at with blue circuits and low density structures. We have some quality ones somebody's working on. I was thinking about looking at quality today. We do have 1.1k low density structures. We have 5.3k. Okay. I still think that might be a little bit much for me to start. I'm going to do like 500 on each of these guys currently. Now, I didn't set up a weight condition for ammo because I'm trusting in my ammo getting charged fast enough. I'm trusting in that. Yes, well, Factorio is definitely becoming a space truck simulator game, at least in the DLC that we're playing. What we always want also is to make sure we have at least 50 uranium fuel cells, so we'll do that as well. And is this automated? Now, the next thing I need to do is automate. I've been thinking about this. I think on Gleba there's a setting so it doesn't load this thing until something's requested. So there's probably a way to set up combinators that say once something is being requested by a ship in orbit, then you put that thing in the rocket. Because I don't want to just constantly be filling this with the science. Because if I do that, then if I want to ship something else out, although I guess there's also the thing you could use multiple different rockets, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to set up multiple rockets on this planet or not. Wire your chest to have a stock and connect to decider via red wire. Connect a constant combinator to same decider via green wire. That'll be your I want this much stuff list. Then compare the two and output effect that on the green is bigger than on the red into cargo hub. Oh my god, that is so confusing. Wire your chest to have a stock and connect to a decider. Do I have any deciders on me? Let's see if I can figure out what you're saying here. Chests to have a stock. I don't even know if I know what that means. Connect to a decider via red wire. Connect a constant combinator to the same decider. I don't have a constant combinator, do I? Did I bring constant combinators? Can't remember. The other hard part about this is this planet with just nothing. No basic resources. Okay, yes, we have these here. It sets requests for Cargo Hub to ask platform to drop down. You can also wire Roboport instead and read logistics networks instead of wiring all the chests. All right. I'm going to set this up just for science right now, or at least I'm going to attempt to set this up just for science. Just so I can try to understand how to do this, because I've never done this before. And so I'm going to have a passive provider chest. Because I have to do, like, man, I want to do this fast. Okay, there's only one. I have to have this be underneath here. And I'm not going to look at Madman's description right now because that will just make my brain hurt. I'm going to try to figure this out myself. Let's see here. I don't want to do this. Passive provider chest here. This guy here. This guy here. Randy Man probably already knows, but Randy should absolutely never collaborate or do any gigs for Danny Tantrum. Okay, I have no idea who that is. Really wish there were side inserters. I don't understand why they removed those. Why did they remove side inserters? Does anybody know? I know those used to be a thing. God, this pipe's in the way. For us to groan and suffer. Once your brain overheats, you'll jump in and fix it. Okay, sounds good. This pipe is in the way, and I don't think I can get a long enough pipe to do this. Okay, if I just move this all over. I don't mean to do that. There. Okay. That reaches. Okay. Which direction is this? This to there. There's a mod that lets you specify where the inserter should be picking up stuff and where to put it down. Okay, yeah, I might have to mess with that at some point. Okay, so there's a blue science. Going into a chest. Okay, now I need to figure out this combinator thing. So, I only want to load science when there's a ship requesting it. So, does this need to be heated? Yeah, that gets frozen. Okay, let's put this right here. So you said we need a solder combinator and a constant combinator. And so I think the constant combinator needs to always be putting out a signal of blue science if this is just for blue science. Isn't there like a thing for like stack size as well? Is that in the arithmetic combinator? No, that's a different one. No, Rand, that's for requesting things to be dropped here. Okay. Alright, let me try to understand this. How do I... Automatic requests from space platforms. Well, if I do that, then the bots will do it. I was trying to set this up so the bots don't have to do it. Do this, then go to the ship. Okay. I'm supposed to set up the combinators here? I need to pause this so it doesn't go. Set ship request for however much science you need. I already did that. It's at 2K. Requesting for 2K. Okay, so all that stuff you were telling me earlier, that wasn't even on the planet. That was on the ship. See, I feel like you didn't even specify that. Didn't even tell me where this was happening. So, do I need to set up these combinators on this ship? Because I don't have any combinators up here. No. Okay, well. Okay. I'm just going to have to wait for you to talk in chat, I guess, right now. This should... it's the robots being slow, isn't it? The stuff you were telling me is for request things to be dropped down. Okay, I don't know why you're telling me that when I'm trying to just figure out how to automate getting science packs up to my ship up north. I don't... Okay, I want to figure out how to deliver science packs when there's a ship waiting for science packs. Was I not clear on what I was hoping to figure out? You were telling me how to automate rocket building. Well, I'm not asking about that. How do I automate only delivering cryogenic science packs without using robots when there's a ship up in space requesting them? I've already requested the processing units and the LDSs so that we have the rockets. I want to figure out the science stuff. You can't do that, FRD dot says. Okay, so what I want to do is not possible, apparently. Okay. Let me change these numbers so I can get more stuff. So maybe the 200 we're bringing back every time. Just have some science and logic chests. Set the rock silent automatic. Set the ship to wait for cargo to be N and wait. Yeah. The problem is that robots on this planet suck. Like, they use extra power, they're inefficient. I wanted to be able to load this in with just a bulk inserter so I don't have to rely on my robots. 2 ways to do it. Make dedicated rocket filled with science or auto request when it appears on the planet. Well, I guess this rocket could eventually be my dedicated science thing. The problem with that is it's my only rocket right now. So if I want to get other things up, like if I want to deliver fusion generators to other planets, I can't really have this be dedicated. So I have to do a dedicated rocket if I want to do what we're talking about. Okay. Man, this planet is so hard to get set up correctly. Because all of my... I guess I could set up rockets up here where the quantum processors are. And the fusion reactors. Why are these guys not working? What are you out of? Lithium plates again. Keep running out of lithium plates. Fill up with science and the dedicated rocket will launch when a ship that requests particularly what's loaded in your silo appears, yeah. Semi-automatically. Yeah. Apparently I run faster than I fly, interestingly. Okay. This planet's very difficult. I'm trying to... For one thing, I don't know that I'm producing stuff fast enough to even ship anything out. For another, things that we're making, like these fusion guys, are so resource intensive that I'm not even sure how to upscale things. Robots just make enough power and make more roboports to compensate the load need. You brought me a lot of roboports and you do have the fusion power. Yeah. The fusion power requires fuel. And the fuel requires holmium plates. So the fuel is kind of automated. We do have a decent number of fuel cells. Fusion cells are not too bad, true. I do have one fusion plant. Do you think I'm good with fuel forever with this? With power forever? If I set up a bunch of roboports and then have them deliver stuff? Yeah, I know we have a bunch of holmium. I'm just trying to think about long-term sustainability. I'm just trying to think of that. You'd set up more fusion reactors, huh? Add more fusion turbines. From my understanding, FRD. I was told fusion reactors can only supply 2 fusion generators. Reactors have an adjacency bonus. Adjacency bonus. Does that tell me that anywhere? Alright, let me go get... I have one other available right now. Those like the nuclear reactors, I guess. If I take one... We need 2 more of these guys. Do I have 2 more? I do. They transfer the fluids between reactors. Well, do we want the adjacent plasma, or do I just want... Do I just want, like, the liquid go out of here? The liquid will transfer here, I guess. Is that what you're telling me, that this will go out of here? And then I do something like this. Like this guy has, just copy paste kind of thing. Oops, not that. And then I can have the piping, a similar thing. And have the output go to there. Remember the bonus, so it'll accommodate more generators. Remember the bonus. I don't know how to see the bonus that you're talking about. Because I need these to be adjacent, right? Is this not how the adjacency works? They are literally right next to each other. Is that not correct? It's 100% per link. Is there... How can I click and look at this? Neighbor bonus with other fusion reactors greatly increases the plasma temperature without increasing the amount of coolant used. So it seems like min-maxing of this would be 4. Although, I don't know. Maybe you can stack these indefinitely. I don't know. 2 reactors can handle 14 turbines. FRD. I don't know if I believe you with that, because this consumes 4 fluorocatone a second. This generates 2 each fluorocatone a second. So this is the only way to make it self-sustainable. Should you drop me a pic? Sure, drop me a pic. Drop me a pic, I guess. Because it feels like if I have 2 reactors and 28 turbines, I'm going to have so much overflow of hot fluorocatone that things are going to get all screwed up. Oh my god, this picture is tiny. I literally can't see it. I can't see that. That's tiny. Madman. You'll have to add more cooling. More of this, are you talking about? Okay, this link is something else. I don't know what that is. 2 reactors, 1 cooling, 14 turbines. 4 reactors, 2 cooling, 28 turbines. Okay, well, if I'm gonna do that many, I have to make more, I guess. Oh man, I can't make my lithium plates fast enough right now. I really need to change my smelting here. Don't go at it like they're pipettes. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I have no idea what that even means. All right, let me do something I understand and move some rocket fuel around here. All right, what is this picture? So this is showing me 4 fusion reactors with a bunch of generators around it. Heating pipes and cryo things. Okay. And this is another build. The same picture. Okay. 4 reactors, 2 cooling stations, 28 turbines. Wow, that is extensive. I'm gonna start with 2 reactors because of how expensive these things are. 1 cooling thing, and I guess 14 turbines. If I can even make that many. Using up all of the quantum processors right now, I guess. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There are blueprints out if I just want to use it, not design yourself. No, I mean, as much as I'm like feeling overwhelmed, I do want to figure it out myself. I don't know how do you figure out those numbers? Where do these random numbers of 2 reactors, 14 turbines, and 1 cooling? How do you figure that out? What's up, APA person? The reactors show consumption. All right, let me tell you why what you're telling is confusing to me. When I look at fusion reactor consumption, I see that it consumes 4 fluorocatone whatever a second, and outputs 4 plasma a second, and each of these consumes 2 a second. So to me, those numbers equal 1 of these to 2 of these. Each link adds 4 a second more. How am I for this fine day, APA person? Well, my brain's already breaking, but that's normal for Factorio. So if this adds 100% efficiency, or whatever that is, to me that means I can add 2 more. not 12 more. Or is maybe what you're telling me that this produces 4 plasma a second. One reactor consumes 4 a second. 2 reactors consume 16 a second. Am I crazy, or is that not 100%? That's like 400%. Because unless there's some like multiplicative additive thing here. 2 reactors touching consumes 16 a second, which is 400%. And didn't, when I do this, it says... and I'm trying to understand this, and my brain is not working. Neighbor bonus greatly increases the plasma temperature. Each of the 2 touching reactors gets stronger. You have 2 operating at 200% capacity and thus consuming twice the fluorocatone. I'm just going to believe you about the numbers because my brain can't understand this. I'm too stupid to understand this, I guess. So I need 14 of these guys. It's effing math on stream and my brain doesn't understand it. How am I going to make this work? Completely redesign, I feel like. That's how I feel almost every time I play Factorio and people start explaining things to me. I'm like, I'm too stupid to understand this, I guess, is what it feels like. I don't want to do this. 14 of these guys. Do I want to have them just coming from the same side, or I don't really have a lot of room over there. I don't know. FRD dot, you told me 2 reactors equals 14 of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna believe you and try to make 14 and see if it can support. I don't understand the math. What'd you run out of this time? You ran out of tungsten plates over here. That made you wonder if your math is correct. Each reactor at 100% capacity needs 2 generator turbines. We have 2 reactors touching, so that's 2 reactors at 200%. That means 8 turbines. So not 14? Okay. I have no idea what the correct numbers are. I have no idea. I mean, the picture you showed me has what? Has 4 reactors. I can't even, it's hard for me to even count this picture because I can't see the inputs and outputs of things, so I don't know which thing is which. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I think I'm seeing 27. What are these things called? Generators for 4 fusion reactors, or 28. 8 turbines. If you double it, like mirror, it's 14 per reactor, 2 to 1. Why 14? I have no idea. It's one of these times where I'm hearing 3 different things from 2 different chatters, and the end game is telling me jack crap. People say, use a Factopedia. How the hell is this supposed to tell me how many of these things I should use? I'm using 2 fusion reactors. I'm not going to go with 4 yet. I'm not ready to do that giant of a build, and I don't think I need that much power. 2 reactors. How do I figure out the math? How many fusion generators that'll support? Because from my understanding and looking at how much plasma it generates, I think 2 should do 4. Madman says 2 needs 8. FRD dot is agreeing. Hopefully that's correct. That's what my brain thinks. But I don't know. My brain doesn't understand all this frickin' math. I have to get heat pipes in the middle here. This is how I'm doing this. I wonder... I go back to this. 2, 3, 4. Is that... Can I do this, or will this not work? No, those overlap. Oh, this is such a weird thing. I guess I need to also play around with how I can do piping. Figure out the piping for this. Add on to this stupid shape, the stupid outputs, and this stupid design. This is... I do not like how they've designed these things. I can't mirror this, so let's not do it that way. Let's see here. So if I did that, I think I can maybe condense my pipes down a little bit more. Something like that. And then I need to figure out how to get my pipes back over here, I guess. Need to place in a way that plasma arrows match. Oh, fuck, that's right. God, this is so stupid. These plasma generators suck, man. What are they called? Fusion generators. These things suck. This design is so... what were the devs thinking when they made this design? What's up, Ninjality? Alright, what did I do before? I did this before, because that's the place where that lined up. No wonder there's all these stupid designs online that you guys were leaking pictures to. I just go back to what I was doing, because otherwise I get these weird stupid designs. I'm genuinely curious what the devs were thinking about when they created this input-output plasma thing. Is there like some real-world thing that made them decide to do it this way? Because it's so weird and dumb. They just want us to suffer, I guess so. Okay. Weird, stupid designs are fun, huh? Okay, I'm glad you think so. So now with this, if I even want to get heating pipes in here, I have to like go around this dumb build I created to just bring the heating pipes around. Because there's no underground heating pipes. Make them on both sides. Make 2 on both sides. I guess you mean like put these guys over here so I don't have to do as long heating pipes, maybe. I need to kind of move everything down if I do that. That would probably make the heating pipes easier to set up. Let's see here. I'm just completely rebuilding everything here to try to get something that's a little less shitty. That's what I feel like I'm building, is a shitty mess right now. Okay. It's my mess, enjoy it. Okay, thanks, I'll do my best. I don't know if this is going to be use any fewer heat pipes than what I was designing before, because we have to spread these out so far. Factorio is all about enjoying the mess. Okay. Zero-year-old explanations. Yes, yes, we need more of those. Put a heat pipe right here. I'm discovering the fun of horrible, messy fusion reactor builds, I guess, is what I'm getting to discover here. Now if I want to insert fuel, I want to do like requester chests. Are we gonna be able to like read heat or anything on these guys? Cannot connect a wire to these, huh? Okay. Oh, crap. Get it. That's why there's this epic music. It's epic and... Look how stupid this build is! You should be terrified of your stupid build that we are forcing you to make. Okay. And just to get this started... we do this. This guy somehow is not in range of a power line. So we have fusion power. 722 megawatts. You're fairly surely explained in a way that can even unborn children can understand. Yeah, sure. It's a remarkable skill if you think about it for a bit. Yeah, especially since it's a skill you just completely made up and is not true. It's amazing. I explained it in a way that ghosts that don't have a brain can understand, which is pretty incredible if you think about it. Yeah, it is pretty incredible to just make up bullshit. It's really incredible. Okay. So, now that we have all this power, I guess I'm gonna start just placing roboports everywhere, which I should have a ton of those somewhere. Here he goes at Mads again. I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? Yeah, crap. I need to put these next to eating things. I'm just going to extend my robo network, which I was avoiding because robo networks are so inefficient and not ideal here. Do I want to connect to my other robo guy up here? I guess I should. Probably should. You know how to sidestep, okay. Why does it keep doing this? Do I not? I don't have the ice things, do I? That was a lot. That's maybe, yeah, that's fine. I don't know that I really should be connecting like this. Kind of worried what's going to happen with all this. Okay. Did I already use up all the ones you brought to me? I thought we had like a stack of these things. You threw them all in random chests, or put it in this thing that threw them all in random chests, so I gotta figure out if there are more somewhere. There they are, 10 more there. You can't stay on your chair because you're laughing your head off. You had a roboport cover on your main island. Well, the thing is, this island over here is where I'm actually making the good stuff. So I feel like I need to have roboport coverage over here. The stuff that we're going to be eventually exporting off this planet. Now these robots are going to be trying to go from up here, which I'm not sure I want that to happen, but I don't know. We are now roboport connected. You expanded your main island with the ice things. Well, the problem with that is the resources aren't close sometimes. Like, I had a little bit of fluorine down here, but I had no more lithium, and I had to go way up here for lithium. So lithium and fluorine were up here, which I needed to use for these items, so I kind of had to follow the resources. Use a train network, huh? Okay. Apparently I'm resistant to trains or something. Now robots are going to just be flying slowly everywhere. Oh, they are bringing lithium where it needs to go, I guess. Very slowly. I really need to increase my lithium production. I have this little lithium thing just stuck in the middle here. How can I improve this? It's like what I need to do is I need to get a belt out from these two lithium producers, get a whole bunch of smelters, our furnaces set up. But it's all a spaghetti mess, so... It's all a spaghetti mess, and I don't know how to fix it. You felt you bad for your robots, you added a train with a fuel wagon to sustain a heating tower on the mining site only. Okay. Yeah, there's like... There's so many challenges on this planet. Figuring out how best to tackle them is overwhelming. Still not as bad as Gleba, though. I will still say. At least I don't have to deal with spoilage. How do I get all of this lithium? So I maybe just export these guys onto a belt, do a bunch of smelting here, and then reroute it back into where I'm using it. Probably what I want to do. The smelters need to be next to a heat pipe. Yes, it does. Okay. Let's make a new platformer design from scratch. Well, that's what I did when I designed this. So... it's like no matter what I build, I feel like I have to redesign every single time. So it just gets a little tedious to keep trying to do a new redesign every time I want to expand something. You tackle the thing that bothers you the most at the time, and little by little it gets better. Alright, how much per second does this do? What I want to know is how much lithium smelting I need to do. That's what I want to know. Doesn't look like we could smelt that much faster than we're making right now. We've just been behind for so long. It seems like 3 smelters is really all it should be. Okay, what does lithium need? Lithium, brine, and ammonia. I kind of do want to just do a dedicated lithium build. Problem is I don't have that much lithium brine. I have what I have here. Oh god, I have all these that I was using for a design that I just had sitting there. This needs lithium. You were designed with a fluid bus, so it was easy to expand. A fluid bus, huh? Sounds like a cool idea. I don't know, I'm getting to the point of the playthrough where my brain is feeling overwhelmed by choices, and I'm frozen by indecision of what I want to do. How much lithium brine do we make from these 3 guys? Oh, god damn it. I meant to alt Control X. Alt X, whatever. 5.7 per second. Late game Satisfactory vibes? Yeah, it's the reason I quit Satisfactory to focus on this is because the builds were getting so complex that I wasn't having fun anymore. Just forget everything and design a new ship? Well, does somebody want to come to this planet and improve the build? Because we're going to need the items on this planet. I could add beacons on the pump jacks, yeah. There's a lot of things I could do, and my brain doesn't know what I even want to do. You can redo everything, FRD dot. What do I want to do? I think I might want to... Well, I think what I might want to do is ignore all this shit that I'm overwhelmed by and get automation set up for expanding outwards. Because, like, figuring out these planets like Gleba and Aquilo in such a way that is efficient, that breaks my brain. Just getting a basic setup so I can expand out to the next tech is what I actually prefer to do. So if I want to make railgun turrets so that I can go out to the next, to the shattered planet or whatever, maybe I try to get this automated. You can redo everything if I let you. Let me get railgun turrets going and railgun ammo. I can't get the ammo set up here, but that's okay. We don't need the ammo on this planet. We just need the turrets. I think we're going to need more carbon fiber. That might be a thing we're running out of. Where's this guy? Stopped at Aquilo. Okay. Let me just go to Gleba and get some carbon fiber right now. FRD Doc can go to Aquilo and Rand can go to Fulgora. Yeah, I like the exploring aspect and unlocking new tech. The overwhelming complexity of these planets that they've added. Oh man, they just overwhelm me sometimes, man. I just get overwhelmed by them. It's cool the tech that you can get from them, but trying to expand the builds, I just... I don't know, man. My brain can't keep up with the complexity of stuff. And the problem I will say with handing it over to FRD Dot is if FRD Dot works on it today and then doesn't show up for a week, then we have somebody who started a build that we don't know what they were working on, and then we're waiting until the next time they come back to try to fix it. That's what's happened with a lot of Vega's builds on Novus and some other things that have happened. That's the kind of the challenge to be on a server. Because if somebody starts working on something and then other people try to come in and fix it, then it can become a mess that's hard to unravel and understand. So I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Where are you going? Stop going to Aquilo. I really wish there was a way to, like, pause. Why is there not a way to pause? Like, I want to go to Gleba. But as soon as I get to Gleba, these other things turn on. See, it keeps instantly going to Aquilo. How the hell do I stop that? I need a wait condition here, I guess. Okay. Now we're stuck at Gleba for a bit here. Okay, carbon fiber. How much is available on this planet? a lot. So I'm going to grab a lot. I'm going to grab like 4K. So I'm going to need a lot of this stuff. Making a decision that can't be true, like empty cargo or circuit network equals G. Okay. You did start at a base build, then you totally rebuild Aquilo, just added circuit condition with empty. Okay, I'm reading different sense at the same time. You did start a base build, then you rebuilt Aquilo. Okay. Conquering a new world is hiring new employees. Yeah. Well, I might ask FRD dot to come in onto Aquilo and work on some stuff. Let me go throw these guys here. The build that I need is the turrets. We need railgun turrets and a cryogenic plant, which needs quantum processors and all these other random things. So we basically have everything here. I'm just gonna build it right here. Same thing that happens every time I go to a new planet. I get started, I'm like, this is cool, and then I get to where it gets really complicated, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. It's just what keeps happening. These planets are getting so complicated. Alright, now how do I get access to this stuff? Or just add some stuff to my build, say what I want to have happen. I don't know. I don't know what I want to have happen. FRD dot. I don't know what I want to have happen. I don't know. My brain is too fried right now, so I'm just gonna build. I'm just gonna build some things, some basic bad builds. Just to get materials I need. It's crazy. People play, you know, Factorio for, you know, fun. And I do enjoy this game, but trying to stream games like this sometimes can be really hard to, like, stay on track. Because, like, I'm trying to wrap my head around all the different processes, trying to make builds that work. It just can be very overwhelming. I was talking to Shogi about this the other day, about, it's like, he's like, I don't know if I could stream a game like this, because it's like trying to do math while trying to entertain, while trying to understand complex interconnected mechanics. You know, it can be overwhelming. Okay, so they'll just lurk for now. You played it for fun, 450 hours on one run. Same with Auction Not Included, playing that for fun a lot. So yeah, these are great games, and I really enjoy those games for sure. Just sometimes when streaming it, I'm trying to decide on what to do. Add into the equation that I'm on a server with a bunch of other people doing other builds, and it's like, oof. That's why I like to play solo on a lot of games, because I'm terrible at multitasking, and I feel overwhelmed when I'm trying to do all these different things at the same time. We need to find a story different RPG for the next game. Well, those are my least favorite games to play, so I probably won't do that. You have 8,500 hours on Oni. That's crazy. Alright, so we started railgun turrets. Okay. I'm going to grab some of these guys, grab all of those, and I'm going to put them into one of these. Now, why are we currently not making quantum processors? Because the lithium plates are out of. I think FRD Dot, if you want to just come onto this planet and start expanding my build or doing a new build, I think I'm just going to allow you to do that. Because now that I have the basics for stuff, I know that what is here is not very efficient and is a spaghetti mess, and I don't know how to proceed from here. Oni is where you go to chill and relax your brain. Okay. I think I'm going to bring the supply of carbon fiber that we have. I'm going to drop it off on this planet, and then I'm going to decide on something else to work on. So, let me X that. Let's go to here. Are we, we're stopped at Gleba. Okay, now we're on our way to Aquilo. So we need to request carbon fiber, and I do have it requested 1,000, so I'm going to do that. You're at Fulgora, get you a ride? Alright, I'll get you a ride in a second. Let me deliver this stuff, pick up science, then I'll go pick you up at Fulgora. What is it that I want you to do? Your own thing on this planet. Try to make it so that we can export the Aquilo exportable stuff. You know, the fusion stuff, the railgun rockets, the quantum processors, all the Aquilo stuff. If you want to just make a build that can actually export that stuff. You can rebuild if you want. I kind of don't care if you rebuild. My only issue with you rebuilding is if you start to rebuild and then don't finish and we don't have a functional production on Aquilo. That's what I don't want to have happen. I just want Aquilo to be functional, to be able to export the products that are on this planet, which I know is a very complicated thing to do. I'm gonna get this carbon fiber delivered to where it needs to go. You will build with current build, then I can ramp down the old one. Not exactly sure what that means, but that's fine. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do to make Fulgora or Aquilo look better, because every viewer who's worked on a planet that I started has turned it out to be better than what I had. So you do what you think will be better. All right, things are building now. Eventually, I'm gonna want to probably come here. And actually, I'm gonna grab the railgun turrets that are currently done. I want you. Damn it, it's already going back to Liba. Alright. The automation of this is already having it go back and forth quicker than I want it to. Turn that off for now. Because we currently only have one rocket that can even go out to Aquilo, and it's this one. So probably what I need to do, actually, is start building a new rocket that can get to Aquilo, and then I can expand it to get past Aquilo. Okay, I'll get you in a bit, FRD Dot. Give me a bit, because I'm probably going to have to... I'm probably going to take myself to Novus to build a new thing to try to prepare for that. Yeah, I think I'm going to duplicate this rocket. Did I already copy-paste this? I think I did. Is there any ship being built at Novus right now? The Mad Mantis. Madman is not on the server right now working on this, so I think I'm gonna... I don't think he is. Is Madman here? I don't think Madman's in the game right now. This thing's ready to go, so I'm gonna build... Actually, I have one that's ready for changing. I think somebody maybe used that already. Okay. So I'm going to create a new one. This is going to be Infinity and Beyond. Right, and this guy, once he gets his fuel, he's going to go... Actually, you know what? You want to go there anyway. I'm going to... I think I'm going to turn off this automation for now. I'm going to have this go pick you up on the way there. I'll just have this go to Fulgora and then pick you up once it's got fuel. Alright, so Infinity and Beyond. It's on its way, okay. And I'm pretty sure I have a blueprint for that. Did I blueprint this? I blueprinted something. How do I look at my blueprints again? Is this the ship? No, that's a different one. I think maybe I didn't blueprint this one. I feel like maybe I blueprinted another one. I don't know. My blueprints are completely organized like everything else in my life and game. There. Blueprint library. Open. Put that there. Okay. Hopefully that worked. Okay. How's your fuel? Looking good. Alright, so we are going to have you go to Fulgora. Just copy and paste, I know, that's what I did. I did copy it. Infinity and Beyond. This is going to be a big build, but we'll get it started. There. And that'll just do its thing for a while. I'm going to have to make changes to this build because I'm going to need... I might deconstruct the middle of this because I'm going to need copper and stuff. I'm actually thinking I might want to... Yeah, we're gonna need copper for the ammo for the rail guns. So what am I gonna want to change for this? We're gonna need the explosives and the rockets. I don't know. I'll wait till it brings stuff there, and then I'll figure out how I'm gonna change it. Okay, we are here. We're at Fulgora. FRD dot. No, we're not. Did I not tell you to go to Fulgora? Apparently I didn't tell it to go. Okay. Sorry. No, I haven't messed with quality, and I do want to mess with quality. So maybe after I drop you off at Aquilo, I'll go to Fulgora and do a starter quality build just to play with it. 'Cause I know that some people have worked on quality stuff there. So maybe that's what I'll do, is before designing the new ship, I'll let it be building, which will take a long time. I'll go to Fulgora and mess with quality just to try to learn it better, because I kind of have an idea how it works now from what we looked at the other day on the wiki and stuff. You did make me a base over there? Okay. Yeah. Talking about this little thing up here. This was for me. It does have a lot of green circuits. See, you kind of already did it. You kind of already did your thing. It's kind of why I want to do my own separate thing. Because you kind of already did it. And I want to design my own version of that. Alright. Are you flying up here, FRD Dot? You're coming in? Okay, cool. I see you coming in. Alright. Let's head to Aquilo. Do we have quality modules on? Well, like that's one of the things you have to build is make better quality modules. So, all right. So I'm going to dump off all my stuff. One item per chest, or maybe like all the belts and chest starters and stuff there, and then we'll do like, all the really super useful stuff in that one. Heat pipes. Okay. Alright, I'm dropping off all my stuff. You can grab whatever you want out of these yellow chests, FRD. Feel free. Because I'm going to get on this ship and go to Fulgora and mess with quality for a bit. Just to clear my brain. I need to clear my brain of Gleba craziness, Aquilo craziness. Say, let the smarter viewers figure it out and make better stuff. You'll grab everything? Okay, cool. It's probably not the best way to play a game where, like, I can't figure it out. You go do it, somebody else. But, I'll be honest. This DLC has been pretty darn complicated and overwhelming at points. So, thank you for this gifted sub, FRD. Appreciate that. Tipping the taxi driver. I appreciate your tip. Have fun sorting through my mess. Or completely rebuilding. I got the basics. Fusion reactors are available. Fusion generators, all that stuff. So hopefully you have a good base to strip down and build from. So you're welcome, and good luck on sorting through all my shenanigans. Good luck on that. All right, how are we on fuel? I think we got plenty to make it to Fulgora. And once I get to Fulgora, I'm gonna let you use the Aquilo Rocket Man. If you need to transfer stuff to and from, that's what I've been doing. I've been using this ship to transfer stuff to and from. I wonder how long it'll take for Infinity and Beyond to get any kind of build going. Probably a while. Novus, these rockets are going to be working overtime for a while, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to ignore that. And play with quality on Fulgora. You go to Gleba Hell if I come to Fulgora next. You go to Gleba Hell if I come to Fulgora next. Well, I'm going to Fulgora now. And honestly, what I should do is I should send some stuff to Aquilo from Fulgora if there are more holmium plates available. Although we were running low on holmium plates, I might need to... Nah, okay, we got some. I'll send you a shipment of those and supercapacitors and superconductors, because you definitely need a bunch of those on Aquilo. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a request for those items. Let's get you like 2K, maybe 1K. Oh, 2K is fine. And then 2K. I'll give you a care package from Fulgora as a parting gift. You just got a 548K score on Balatro and Anti 3. Nice, nice. That's good. It's quite good. All right, down to Fulgora we go. After sending off the care package to Aquilo with Fulgora materials, let's see if I can figure out some quality stuff. I will take some inspiration from Rariki up here. It looks like you're building the different things with the... Oh, you're using cryo things. You're using cryo things for your build. Interesting. All right, let me grab some items. This is all my stuff I always leave behind here. You know, one thing I wanted to check as well while I was here is how is our scrap farming? We're not running out of scrap anytime soon? Okay, good. Take your stuff if I need? Okay. Oh, are you gonna go off to the other planet? Okay. I will use a bunch of these quality things to get started, probably. I don't know what all I need. I'm just going to grab some stuff for now. Electromagnetic plants. Those guys, those guys. Okay. How's this thing doing? Are you leaving Fulgora? Rariki or Bravehearted? Are you leaving? Okay, so what do I want to do? Do I want to set up something new, or do I want to go figure out your build and play with your build? Let me go look at your build, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. Because I know you've been doing... You're going to go to Gleba, Rariki? Okay. I'm going to go look at your build and see if I want to play with it. Can you go to Gleba by way of dropping off these materials at Aquilo, Rariki? Because I loaded up a bunch of materials for that'll be useful for Aquilo and FRD dot up there. You can do that. That would be great. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's start from the beginning. The beginning is there are a bunch of green circuits being made, grabbed from all the scrap, I think. Is the scraps... Do you have a supply of scrap? Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, you have quality modules in your scrapping. Now that's crazy. Go do this, go do that, I'm cracking the whip, huh? Wow, this seems like very far down the quality rabbit hole. Because you're turning random scrap, you're attempting to turn random scrap into higher quality versions of scrap. And then you are sorting them by their quality. You can also add quality even on the mining stage. So you can get quality scrap. Oh, that's crazy. Does this work? Holy crap, it does work. So you can get quality scrap. Okay. Okay, cool. You're dropping that off. Awesome. I'm going to let you just do that so I can focus on this. Crazy. How do I want to approach this? You do have legendary stone bricks. You have random legendary stuff here. Gosh, I kind of wanted to start at the beginning, and this is very far advanced. What's going on down here? It looks like you also did it. Okay. All right. This is like a setup that maybe this was what you were like setting up for me to play with. It's like a mid-stage thing to do. Add quality on mining, then recycle it with quality, then go forward from there. Fusion power, the power of the sun, the palm of my hand. What's up, Pie Boy? So this build right here, this might be what I want to play with, because it looks like you set up level 3 quality modules on every recycler. So if I set up quality scrap with these quality modules, maybe this is what I play with. Do we have scrap available? Yes, over here. Let's see how many quality modules we can stuff into recyclers. And then go from there. So just try this stuff is free. What's breaking? G&G exports. Oh, okay. I hope somebody is taking care of that and I don't have to mess with that. Okay, we'll go with that. So I'm going to do this as my... is that what I want to do? Actually... 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this will be my breakpoint. So can I do one more here, actually? Is there a robot doing that? Why is it just a ghost thing? Do I not have any miners on me? I just grabbed them. Okay, I don't know. Just place it. Alright, I'm going to start with these 2 middle areas and this guy here. Just try things. Stuff is free. The baseline is balanced. I'm not sure if I know what that means. The baseline is balanced. Alright, did I bring train stuff? I did, right? Yes. So we'll need a ramp. Let me get my row that has my ramp stuff on it here. How am I gonna do this? I need a train stop that can load. Where do I want to actually... Can I load here? I think I can. Did I bring myself any chests with me? I did not bring any chests here. Let's go grab some steel and make some chests up here real quick. Okay. Remember to bring enough cookies. You know it. You know it. I also need the trains. We need to make a couple trains. I need circuits and engine units. Kind of just need some basic materials here. There are green circuits around. Oh, I did not. Okay, that one had a lot. Okay, what am I missing? Engine units. Crap. Oh, I think I have some trains back at my other base. I'm running back and forth with my, like a chicken with my head cut off, because I'm like, don't know what I actually want to do. All right, I need some locomotives, or a locomotive, some trains, and some rail supports, which I had some down here, and I just didn't grab it all. Okay. Alright, where are my train things over here? Rail supports. Do I have trains automated? I'm pretty sure I have the engines automated so I can make the trains. Let me see if there's any in the random junk over here that I left behind. Cargo wagon. Rail signal. else? Oh, that's why. I didn't have any robots earlier. That's why I couldn't build anything. Didn't actually have the robots. Do. So much random junk. Oh, what am I looking for? I don't know. Are there engine units in here somewhere? Engine units. There we go. Now I can make locomotive. And then I need some more cargo wagons, which is just iron. I need to just have iron stuff on me. So currently, wow. We are actually using up everything we create currently. That's pretty crazy. Iron plates. Oh, there's probably more iron plates up top in Rariki's build. Okay, do I have some rails? I have some rails. All right, I should have enough to get this thing started. The game is playing with Rand's head like you be the cat, I'll be the mouse. At least you're not easily distracted like, oh, piece of candy. Never ending, you be the cat and I'll be the mouse. I don't get it. There's ship transporting tungsten carbide to Aquilo. No. FRD, anything you need to manually do it with the Aquilo Rocket Man. I just sent you a crap load of superconductors, which this didn't get offloaded at Aquilo, so let me do that right now. I've been manually doing stuff because I haven't set up the automation of it because it's hard. You're going to do that? Okay, go for it. All right, do I have iron up here somewhere? Yes, iron right here. Beautiful. I didn't do it because it's hard. And hard stuff is blowing my brain up, so. Okay, so do I have a train stop? Rail signals. That's not what we want. We want a train stop. Do I have a train stop? I can make a couple. You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life. You really do, actually. Okay, nice. Okay, I can't place this here because of the directional. Why can't I place this on the other side? I guess I could go this way. This is fine. Okay, so if I were to place this guy here, and then the actual cars. Can I extend this out a little bit further? Can I do that and then do this? Yes, I can. Okay. Figure out where I can get this train stop, get the most range out of this train stop here. That's the furthest I can go right there. Okay. Does that let me get 4 of these cargo wagons? 1, 2, 3. It's yellow for some reason, but yes. Okay. Now. I think I'm going to have to get rid of this guy. For the loading purposes. Where are my chests? Where's my thing with chests on it? Steel chests here. You love it here? Meaning here in stream, not Aquilo. Okay. Okay. And there. How am I going to do this? Bring it around this direction. Okay. We have been busy getting ready for baby again today. Getting there. How's it going in Randland? I have a gig tomorrow. That's the big thing I'm kind of focused up on. I'm very hopeful that it will go well and we'll have a good time. I've been applying for jobs and not having a lot of luck so far. But I did have some friends in my caroling group yesterday. Do I have any fuel I can throw in here? Message me about we might. So you know that. And I'm not talking in full sentences right now. I'm trying to play and tell you stories at the same time, which is really difficult. You know how at like baseball and football and basketball games in the U.S. they often have the they pretty much always have the national anthem sang or performed beforehand. Well, some of my singer friends in my Christmas caroling group are like, we want to get free tickets, so we want to audition for that. And so we're going to try to do an a cappella version of the Star Spangled Banner and submit it to some of those things to see if we can get, see if we can perform for, you know, the Texas Rangers or the Dallas Mavericks or the Rough Riders, which is the, I think the Rough Riders is the, minor league baseball team in Dallas, I think. So we might try to make something like that happen in the next couple of weeks, which could be pretty cool. So that's the latest thing in Randland. The state of Randy needs an anthem. Okay. How am I going to unload this? Have to be about here. We do a ramp down. Where's the ramp? That is the ramp. There. So that's kind of cool. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to be the one in charge of recording and getting the music together. Hopefully somebody else will do the actual applying and all that. So. Okay, so I'm going to need... I really wanted to do this earlier. Get down earlier so I can unload it here. I went back too far. That's fine. Let me figure out where I want the ramp to be first. Then we connect to the ramp. That's the way I really should do it. There. Perhaps Auf das Heist. What is that? Is that like the German national anthem or something? Sounds German. Why didn't that get placed? I don't know. Can't build on an oil ocean. Okay, I think maybe I need to move it down a bit. That's the issue. How about that? There we go. Randy and friends should sing the Battle Hymn of the Republic. We have done that for a gig. There's a gig that I've done 2 or 3 times, about an hour away, where we do patriotic stuff, and we do God Bless America, Battle Hymn of the Republic, Star Spangled Banner, a bunch of other stuff like that. So I'm going to move this so I can figure out the spacing on this other guy. And that's why I already have some arrangements of, you know, national anthem and stuff ready to go. That will potentially set up recording soon. Who was working on Volcanus? I think it was Ringo or Rariki, one of those two. Could there be more rockets, maybe? Probably. Or is that a joke? Because there are already a lot of rockets there, I think. These are all going the wrong direction. Just unload, unload, unload. So what I'm going to do is actually have one that's a long-handed inserter, I guess, which I don't love, but... Can I move this all down one space? I probably can. Do that. Okay, there, there. Keep changing this, I know. 2, 3, 4. There we go. I sang it in Fort Worth. No. There's a place called Lake Kiowa, which is like a veterans retirement community about an hour and a half outside of Dallas. We've performed there twice. Two or three times, actually. I can't remember. Lake Kiowa is what it's called. And we did some of our pentatonic songs and also some of patriotic stuff. Mix of those things. Could be more rockets on Volcanus. Okay. Well, I think you could. I think you could actually make those yourself if you want to. FRD, because the robots are set up for people to work on stuff, I think. Let me figure out from this side. It's always fun trying to connect two things and get the angle right. Always fun. There we go. All right. That's a little roller coaster ride like, but that's fine. Now we just need to connect this guy to that guy and we're good. There it is. Okay. I will need to get some fuel for you. Is a robot set up in this area? Yes, but not logistics. Do I have any extra of these? Are there robots? automated up here roboports, or do I need to go down and grab some? Probably need to go down and grab some, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like I have the roboports down here, I think. Or I could just grab fuel. I think we will be making fuel from here. Are these things set up to filter? Yes, they are. So the fuel is going to go here. So I actually want to grab fuel off of here, actually. Filter, fuel, priority right. If I can grab fuel off of here, I can just do it this way. Bring this over to here. The bottom is a copy of the top one? Okay, cool. And there we go. This hopefully has enough fuel to start. Need power on that tiny island? Yeah, I'll get that figured out after I get the train finished set up, which I think the train is set up. Do I have power poles? I should have power poles. Oh yeah, power. I can't place power lines here. How did I do it before? I had to find a space that was close enough across. How do you get power to these little islands? Can I go on this part? No. Oh, you need foundations. Oh, yeah, okay. Which requires a bunch of stuff I don't have, like lithium plates and carbon fiber and fluorocatone. Damn, are there any foundations on this planet? You make it your own. Yeah, we haven't gotten foundations automated yet. So, yeah, the fluorocatone and lithium is on the other planet. Oh, God, so I don't have a quick way to do this. FRD daughter, you need stone over on that planet if you want to do... So we need to get... I think you have everything but stone over there to make flat foundations, right? You have some carbon fiber, lithium plates. Yeah, you should have everything else. Oh, I could just do an isolated power on this thing. Well, yeah, I guess I could do that to start. I think I am gonna do that to start because getting foundations is gonna take a bunch of time. So this is my main start of these guys anyway. Do you have any more quality guys? I think I pretty much used them all, right? Yeah, so let's just get some solar panels and some accumulators over here, which I don't have any on me. Lake Kiowa, West Dallas. It's not west, it's like northwest is what I'd call it. It's a pretty far away. I mean, if you know the Dallas area, you go up, you hit Frisco, you go to the west and north, you hit like Denton, and then north of Denton, maybe it's kind of northeast of Denton, but it's pretty far from Dallas. I'll fit as many of these and these as I can to just at least have enough power, hopefully, for the recycling guys to go. Do I have power lines, power poles? Yeah, I do. Okay. Cake Liowa, sure. But yeah, for now we'll just put some power on the island just to get this thing started. It is break time, so I'm going to get this all connected and then we'll take our first break here. Alright, so... what was I doing? How did I originally do this? Put a substation in the middle. And we do not have a lot of room to work with here. Substation. Wait, why did I grab... Did I grab solar panels? The hell did I grab solar panels? All we need is accumulators. And actually, we want these in range of these guys, because they'll get the power. Get in range of all these guys. Alright, and then we just start placing accumulators for days. And as lightning strikes, we should have some power available here. And hopefully things will start turning on. GG death stick time. Okay. We got the prequel memes going on today, apparently. I wonder where that guy is today. That guy who was the actor, the Death Sticks actor. This guy's just out of range, so if I place a big electric ball here, you'll have power, right? You're out of range. So actually, if instead of this accumulator, or this thing here, that'll work. There we go. Cool. He went home and never left. That's what he did. Okay. Sounds about right. Leave and never come back. He pulled a Golem. Or a Smeagol. Alright, there we go. That's about what we can fit on this little island, I guess. Maybe a couple more over here. There we go. There's power. And we will hopefully get a mix of quality scrap here. Let's turn our train on. Add station. Which one is Erebus? That's the one over here. So add full cargo. Or 30 seconds. And then we do Cyclone Husker, empty cargo for 30 seconds. And it should go. There we go. All right. All right, we have gone over break time. This should get our first bit of quality scrap going, and then it'll get recycled. So GG cookie time for that. Thank you to Bravehearted, aka I think that's Rariki in game, for setting up this starter quality build that we're gonna play with. As my brain got so fried by Fulgor or Aquilo that I've passed it off to FRD dot. Do y'all enjoy chair or add time? Have a cookie, grab a drink, grab a snack. We come back. We will see if we can play with quality and figure out how all this quality stuff works. We all rock. See you in a bit, my friends. There is no automatic launching of Holmium yet, FRD dot. We might need to set that up. I'll be right back.